Hey guys, just like my interjection to start the video from part one, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm actually recording at the same time. You probably could tell from the uniform and location, but it is what it is. I just wanted to do a quick interjection here to kind of give you an update. This is part 2 to this project. This is a 2 large oak removal. Part 1 was last week's video from my viewpoint, and Zach Riggs also posted his viewpoint of this video. I will put a link again in this description. If you haven't checked those 2 videos out, I would suggest you check those out before this. It'll kind of give you a storyline to how things are going. But in this part 2, basically it's my turn to climb because Zach Riggs, I only hired him for the first part of the day. Certainly appreciate all the work that he did. I couldn't have done this project without him. So thank you, Zach. If you watch this video, I appreciate it. But go over there, leave him a comment, let him know I appreciate it. Once you guys watch those videos, I'm climbing in this to remove the second part of the tree. To remove the second tree, I should say. Broke this video up into, it's over 2 days in this video, day 2 and day 3. I was a little bit exhausted at the end of this, so I felt it was safer just to come back to fall the tree, as falling the log would have been a little bit of a tight fit, and I wanted to make sure that there was no hiccups and no exhaustion playing a part in my decision-making process. So appreciate you guys checking out the video. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys in next week's video. Appreciate it. Take it easy. All right, good morning, YouTube. We're up in the tree here. Got our tie-in. We've already done one piece down low. Isaiah's here this morning, but we're gonna get rid of the rest of this tree out. Let's get going. Okay, I'm ready on rope. Did it hit the house? No. Sweet. Okay, ready? Lisa. You can lower whenever. All right, another update here. Only got 51 minutes on the SD card, but VTS, got my wife here today. I know you mentioned about her in the past. You still got, of course, the man in charge, Isaiah. This is what we got so far. Obviously, we got this one stick I'm gonna fall, the little one. Then we got the big monstrosity we just got to topple over. We got this one to fall, and then the last thing we got is the center stem. So we'll just take 2 tops and start chunking her down. So let's go ahead and get into falling this first. Oops, let me get a better view. We're gonna fall this right now, followed by this guy right after. So let's do it. When I go to fall this one, Isaiah, I'm just gonna have you move my climbing system, my Vertec, out of the way. So in case it falls, because my goal is for this to fall between this piece and the trunk, so it can't go anywhere but here. Okay. This one, it's just going into La La Land here. Okay, I accidentally turned my GoPro off when I had Isaiah get the axe. Forgot to do it, so I have to use the wife's footage, but
We're just gonna follow this little stick straight this way. Yep, roach like that, yeah, perfect. Okay, YouTube, we're at the top. Gonna take some tops out here. I am gonna cut this, stay clear for a second. Isaiah. Yeah. This is, you don't have to yell. You don't have to yell. I do. Let it try to run if you can. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I can hear you though. So try to let it run. Can you try to let it run? Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna let it run again. I think the piece is gonna go this way, but it's not gonna get to you. It's pretty high. Another just a wrap and a half is fine. Yeah, but let it run if you can. So don't get it too tight when you do it. Let it run. You can let it down a little bit, it might free up. I need a rope. I need a 1/2-inch rope, babe. Where? It's in the truck, it's in the wet. You can tie this off, Isaiah, so you're not holding it. Isaiah, go ahead and tie it off. probably the first time I've talked since come back here, but we are back here concluding this video up. It is about 5 days later. We just had crappy weather from when I got everything to the ground, and all I had to do was drop the stick. So that's what we did. Customer asked me to cut 2 slabs for him, so I did that. Right there, sticks on the ground, tree. She's got someone who apparently is going to come pick up all the wood. That's what the dump trailer is out there, so hopefully that works for her. And that's what we got left. So not the best. I couldn't get I kept cutting down because I was cutting even with the grain instead of straight with the ground. So that was a little annoying, but here's what it is. There we go. So this concludes this video. I'm going to put a link to Zach Riggs' video from the first day on here so you guys can watch that. I don't know why you guys watching my videos if you haven't seen his video yet, but it gives you both days perspective, plus me coming back here today to do the 3rd day. So, and again, I just didn't want to do it last time because I was so exhausted. Actually, what ended up happening, it was like 100 or about 97 degrees outside. So it's been hotter, but I was drinking a ton of water and nothing else. And the water that I have, because we have well water, is I go by reverse osmosis or deionized water, depending on the location that we go to. So they basically demineralize all the water. Well, the problem is you can continue to drink water, but let me get you out of the sun here. You keep drinking the water, but it has no way of getting into your muscles. So my muscles were basically atrophying where they couldn't get water, dehydrating, and then just basically started cramping really bad. Because that whole evening, I spent about 3 hours at home, completely cramping nonstop. My whole body at one point, I thought I'd go to the ER to get an IV at one point. But fortunately, I just did some liquid IVs, ate some salty snacks, water started getting into the muscles, and some heating pads and hot compresses to kind of relax the muscles certainly helped. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end this video. I do appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps the channel out a lot. Leave me a comment of what you think. Like the video, because that all tells YouTube's algorithm that this video is worthy to share to other people. And we'll catch you guys in next week's video. Thanks. Take it easy. No Isaiah to say yeet yeet today, because it was just me doing this last part, but I'm sure he's saying it in his dreams. Bye.